Got a note in from Dan Teuteberg last week. Says, hey, the fall fair and ice cream socials coming up. Want to talk a little bit about it? I says, oh, sure, love 4-H. Dan,
You
how
bet.
are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good morning, Dan.
Good to
Good
see
morning.
you. So the Mason County 4-H presenting this fall fair and ice cream social. It's upcoming on the 25th, so 10 days from now at the Transit Community Center. This is a real opportunity to spotlight the 4-H here in the county. And what are some of the things that people will be able to see when they show up to this?
It's going to be a great event. We're going to be showcasing lots of fun hands-on activities. We're going to be demonstrating our Lego robotics program that's new. We have some computer donations, and we got a wonderful gift in to buy some Lego robotic kits, and we'll be showcasing those.
Wow.
We'll have a big table full of Legos to do some free building with that as well.
It's most amazing. So you think about your Lego childhood and
Yep.
how much Legos have changed since then.
Yep.
And it was like you got like 6 pieces when I was a kid. And here, make something out
Figure
of
it
that.
out.
Yeah.
Now the
Beautiful.
sets are
That's
amazing.
awesome. Now
and
the
they're all
robotics, right?
Absolutely.
I've seen some coding opportunities with Lego toys now, and they all sync up with your smartphones and
Yep.
apps and stuff like
It's all
that.
Bluetoothed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty amazing stuff.
pretty
It's amazing.
Now, that being said, there still is the traditional tenets of 4-H. We're not going to
Absolutely.
stray too far away from the
Right.
horses and the showings and the archery and the different things, but there is the push and the need to get kids into the 21st century.
Correct. Yeah, we still got our traditional programs: the dogs, the cats, the horses, the swine. All that good stuff's going to happen. The goat project, woodworking, baking, canning, all that great stuff still happens.
That's so
and,
good. Yeah.
We look to engage kids at every level possible. So we branch out into robotics. We have a wonderful robotics program here in the county.
Yeah.
So it's a good opportunity. At the fall fair, we're going to be showcasing some of our summer camp games as well. We have 9 Square in the air. It's a big think of 4 Square but huge, and
Okay.
it's played up in the air, which is pretty neat. We'll be doing a lot of hands-on things like that. And
Up in
ice
the air.
cream.
What's that mean?
Well, how about you come on down and check it out?
So
Yeah.
you're talking 4-Square, like the old game with the bouncing ball, and you
Yep.
go around
Yeah.
the world
Yep.
or whatever.
Mix
but
that
this
with
is-
volleyball with 9 people mixing
Oh.
in and out, and
Oh, very good.
Now, I know all kids and all adults even learn at different levels. So break out to me the different levels of age groups.
Sure.
So like it's not like the 2-year-olds are learning
Robotics.
advanced robotics, but they've got to have some sort of coding and vice
Correct.
versa with the
So we
older
start with
kids.
our Cloverbud age. That's the 5 to 8-year-olds. Those are just the individuals who are just exploring stuff, checking stuff out, see what they like to do. That's a non-competition area for us. That's that cooperative learning stuff that's happening.
Great.
A little bit older age group is at elementary age that we focus on. They're beginning to learn what they can and can't do very well. Little light competition. The intermediate age is that middle school stuff where they're really honing those skills.
And
then
the
high s-
responsibilities of
Exactly.
all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the high school age is really where they're mastering their skills. And what I like to always showcase is if you're at that level, you should be able to teach your content
Yeah.
to the younger age groups.
I was just going to ask you about that. At what point do you have the kids start teaching the lessons? That's
We
very
love
cool.
to pair the different age groups together and showcase that cooperative learning.
Talk to me about the involvement in the schools. I know Panhandle Lake outside of town a little bit, but when we want to have these engagements in Shelton or in a little bit of a more populous Mason County area, where do you do those types of things? Transit Community Center?
Transit Community Center, we do quite a bit at Memorial Hall. We have our 4-H robotics club here in the county. They meet at the high school.
Yeah.
We have our kind of a budding area is actually a coding program we want to start, the Pioneer area. So kind of all over the area based off of adult volunteers. So
Okay.
always looking for new volunteers to help out share those skills.
What's the type of time commitments for a volunteer?
A few hours a month to 40 hours a week if you really want to do it.
Really? Okay. And can you choose like your background and how that may help, or do you
Yeah,
kind
we
of
would
get placed
love
in
to work
things?
with the skills that you have to share. So we have needs for anything and everything. If you got something that you want to work with kids on, we can find a spot for you.
After high school for 4-H, what happens then? Do they become more administrative roles like what you're doing now, or are there further continuing education, I guess, in a sense, for 4-H?
There's collegiate 4-H.
There is.
Yep, at the
Wow.
college level. There's quite a bit of leadership opportunities for that. There's 4-H national internships, international trips, things like that.
Wow.
And then, honestly, the skills you learn in 4-H, those life skills, those
Yeah.
business skills, those work skills that are going to really move you ahead for a really good career.
And again, the 4-H's are what?
Head, heart, hands, and health.
There it is.
Nice.
The Fall Fair and Ice Cream Social coming up on the 25th from 5:30 to 7 at the Transit Community Center in Shelton on Franklin. Activities, Lego robotics, games, and more. It's a free community event, and all for getting the information out there about the great work that 4-H does in Mason County and in partnership with the Washington State University Extension for Mason County. Dan Teuteberg, good to see you.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you, Dan, very
Have
much.
a great rest
yes.
of your day here, and look forward to a big turnout when it comes to the Fall Fair and Ice Cream Social on the 25th.
Thank you.